However, we have met with other important things that need to get done. We're moving. Feeling like I'm about to have an emotional breakdown. Who wants to come outside pale in a tank top on? Nobody. This is what we get to look at every single day now from our living room. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. If you're new here, my name's Yawelkys. I'm about to put on a little bit of makeup because I have about 20 minutes. My hair looks, I feel like my hair looks really weird right now because it's really dirty and I honestly don't want to blow dry my hair right now. So it's just gonna, excuse me, we have like 20 minutes to get ready. So I just want to put on like a little bit of concealer. Saint, I honestly just want to put on a little bit of concealer and just like do something really quick and like look awake right now because I just feel like my skin, I kind of just want to look like I'm awake. I don't know, today I just been feeling like I look so, I don't know, I just feel so gray. I was telling my mom on the phone how I just didn't feel like my best when it comes to my skin. I feel like I literally have been breaking out and getting like random spots in my skin recently. And I just feel like when you become a mom, like those sleepless nights and all the stress that you get, I can't do anything, you guys. Like all the stress that you get from literally taking care of a child will literally change your face completely. So I don't know, I just feel so dull. So I have to throw on a little bit of something because I just feel like every single time I at least look decent, like my mood just improves a lot more. I can't even get my thoughts together because apparently I can't do anything in this house. Honestly, I feel like it's been centuries since the last time we have spoken. Yeah, there's just been so much that's been happening in the past month. I feel like these past few weeks have been so much that it's felt like years upon years of just stuff that's happening. I'm trying to find a way to put you guys down because I actually put my tripod away and I don't have anywhere to place you guys. So okay, so oh my god, this lighting looks so freaking good and I'm gonna miss this lighting so much. But as you can see in the title, we are moving and I am a little bit sad, but I'm also kind of happy about this new chapter that we're going on in our lives. And I'm actually very, very excited because it's just a new chapter, you know? So I'm gonna give you a little bit of background story on what's going on. So before I even tell you guys the reason why we're moving, I wanna go ahead and take you guys back maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, and then I'll get on to tell you guys what the move is all about. Okay, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I got a new camera. So now I have the Sony ZV-E10. I used to have a Sony 5100, and on my last vlog, I believe, if not the one before that, I was going to Best Buy looking for a charger for my MacBook, which had broken. And on that vlog, as I was looking for the charger, I was going around Best Buy and I was pretty much saying how I wish that I could upgrade my camera that I had at the moment, which was the 5100. I was just kind of talking very loosely about just wanting an upgrade on the camera. So I kind of just left it at that. And I kid you not, you guys, the next vlog after that vlog, I'm kind of filming in my new camera. However, the craziest things were happening. A lot of things have been happening to me recently now that I'm uploading videos on YouTube. And I just had like a lot of realizations that just cannot go unnoticed and cannot go untalked about, because the things that I've gone through in the past couple weeks like I just feel like I need to talk about it because I've just been feeling like I've been called to speak on it. And I know I'm dragging the whole situation right now, but I'm trying to get it out. After that time at Best Buy where I said I did want to get a new camera, the next vlog after that, my camera, the 5100, actually breaks on me because I accidentally dropped an iced coffee on it. When my iced coffee dropped on it, only the body of the camera messed up, which was the 5100. The whole body just messed up. It had internal damage. It was filled with iced coffee, so it was absolutely done for, but the lens was still working. So I was just like, great. I'm still debating on whether or not I should get a new camera or if I should just stick to the same camera because it's less expensive to just buy the old 5100 kit and then just stick to the kit lens that it comes with. It'll probably run me about, I don't know, $250. So I thought about that, but then I was just like, no, like I wanted a new camera, so maybe I should invest into a new camera. So then I did. I got the Sony ZV-E10 and I upgraded the body. Because my kit lens from the Sony 5100 was still working, I kept the kit lens. It fits on the Sony ZV-E10, so I was just like, let me just use the kit lens that I had from my 5100 onto my ZV-E10. So I was still using it pretty fine. It was working just fine until I tried to mount it on to this thing right here because I was trying to film like a day in my life and I was cooking something, so I wanted to show you guys what I was doing right here. And the camera completely falls from up there. Obviously I should have been smarter and realized that I probably shouldn't have put it up there. There's this like sticky thing that like I was able to mount it on, but it was just not sticky enough for these counters. So anyways, it fell on the ground and my kit lens broke. So now I have the complete camera, the 5100 body and the kit lens are both completely broken. My thing is, I honestly feel like the 5100, the Sony 5100, my old camera, was meant to be broken. That camera was just malfunctioning on me in so many ways, on so many levels. And I realize now that when I make videos and I upload the videos, a lot of the times the things that I say on camera start to manifest a couple weeks after I filmed or a couple days after I filmed. So I just feel like it was more than just a camera breaking for me. I realized that because it happened in the way that it did, I feel like it was a spiritual thing and I had to just get rid of that camera and start creating new memories on this one. The reason why I say that is because when I was still using the kit lens that came with the 5100, I tried to sit down and film basically like a little rant on how I felt about being a stay-at-home mom, and I was literally spilling so much to the point where I was just like, wow, like the things that I spoke about on that video were just like such great points. Like I honestly felt really proud of myself. Well, the craziest thing happened after that. So I filmed this video where I'm literally expressing myself and I'm trying to just be as real as possible about something that has been on my mind. Then the next day I want to go ahead and film like a day in my life. And I realized I have no storage on my memory card. And at the time I have an old memory card from the 5100, and that memory card for some reason also is damaged and does not work. I was not able to retrieve any of the footage from the old camera, from the old memory card that was on the 5100. So because I had already bought a new body, which was the ZV-E10, it came with a 64 gig memory card. At the time when I had filmed you know, like the talk through. I had filled up the memory card, and the next day I wanted to film a day in my life. So I was just like, you know what? I don't have any storage on this 64 gig memory card, and then my 128 gig memory card, which was from my old camera, for some reason is not working. Let me go ahead and upload the video where I'm ranting and pretty much talking to you guys onto my computer so that I can delete all of the footage off the camera and I'm able to use the memory on the 64 gig. Now I've deleted all of the footage off the camera with the old kit lens. I go back onto my computer to try to edit the video where I'm ranting to you guys about whatever, right? I go onto my computer and I literally didn't download any of the footage that I had tried to upload from my camera onto my computer. I didn't download any of it, so it all turned into JPG and it never downloaded as videos. So therefore my footage was completely gone and erased, and it was just never meant to get out. And I honestly feel like that footage was never meant to get out because I was still filming on my old kit lens from my 5100 with my new body. So I was telling my boyfriend this, and he honestly agreed with me. He's like, yeah, that's very strange how every single instance you try to make that old camera work and try to make the materials of that old camera work, and it just did not want to work with you whatsoever, no matter how many times you tried. So camera's gone now. That same day I order a new lens for my ZVE10. So I'm waiting for it for a couple days. It probably takes about 3 or 4 days to come in. So it's here. However, we have met with other important things that need to get done. So now we're moving. And I just feel like I have recently just been purging out everything that is not serving me unpurposely. So it's been 2 years since we've been living here, and I honestly never thought that I would be living here and getting pregnant, okay? But I did. But we rented out a 1-bedroom apartment when we were bachelors, and we obviously loved it. But for right now, now that we have a baby, it's just honestly not working for us anymore. And honestly, this past 3 to 4 weeks has just been so stressful for me because we've been obviously looking for apartments. I literally have been feeling like the most spiritual, like, I don't know, like just the craziest spiritual things have just been happening to me in these past couple weeks. Literally, I have been through spiritual awakenings and a spiritual warfare just in a span of a few days. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit of the story of my apartment hunting. So as far as apartment hunting, I think the second or third apartment we actually went to go see was this beautiful luxury apartment, you guys. We went to go see it, and when I tell you that the amenities in this apartment was to freaking die for. They had a pool, they had a s'mores station where you could literally light fire, make s'mores outside. It had a park, it had a basketball court, it had a gym, it had a TikTok station, it had multiple offices, it had a beautiful lobby, literally the most beautiful entrance. You guys, when I tell you, this apartment was like a dream when it came to amenities. We got upstairs, we're trying to look for 2-bedroom apartments, and honestly, it was just not the best. It was, you know, this apartment that we looked at was owned by like new owners, so they're trying to remodel it at the moment, but it's a huge building, so a lot of their apartments are not up to date. Let's say like this one, and it just like was not it. but because of the amenities, we were like, let's just go for it. Like, it'll probably change our lives. You guys, when I tell you, this apartment was the most beautiful, it was in the most beautiful neighborhood. It literally had trees everywhere. There was a park right in front of the building where I could take Saint to the park on a daily freaking basis. Like, a beautiful neighborhood, beautiful amenities. It was a dream. I was literally like praying to God, praying to anybody in the world who would listen so that I could have this apartment delivered to me, okay? So we applied to the apartment and 4 days go by and the lady just keeps on asking us for more and more requirements. You guys know, okay? I don't even have to say it here, okay? Guys, imagine she had the audacity. Obviously, this is how corporate America works. They're not gonna tell you straight up, hey, we don't want you to live here, but our requirements are gonna basically tell you that you're just not eligible, okay? So long story short, she wanted us to make 131 times the rent. Basically how she had it put was, well, you guys are accepted. However, because your credit is so low, we would need you to have a cosigner that has at least a 700 credit score and makes at least 100K. So with both people's incomes together, you guys would have to make at least 131,000 times the rent, and about $242,000 a year. I kid you not. I kid you not. So we were like, obviously, it's a dream come true, but it's not it, you know? We kept on applying and we have finally landed on an apartment. And you guys, it's honestly not my favorite apartment, but I'm not completely sure of what the apartment looks like, which is the craziest thing. I actually went to go see a tour of the apartment. However, the apartment that they showed me at the moment was not up to date like this is. Like, you know, this has the stainless steel appliances. You guys, it had like a white refrigerator and a white stove. It's been a crazy few weeks. So honestly, I wish I could explain to you guys a little bit better, but it probably is gonna be one of the last few times you guys see me on this apartment. And I honestly am gonna miss this apartment so much. I feel like I created so many memories, good, bad, beautiful memories here. And I'm definitely gonna miss it because this is where I brought him from the hospital and this was our first apartment. So I'm honestly super sad about it, but I'm also like super excited to just go on to a new chapter. And honestly, I feel like I went through so much in the past few weeks, just spiritually, about the things that I want for my future. A lot was being tested on my part as far as me wanting to have like a luxury apartment, to just like live in luxury, and like so much of like outside world validation that I just feel like a lot of my mind and my heart has changed. And that has been because I feel like I've been growing so much in my faith and in my spirituality. I've just had a lot of change of heart. However, I do have to go right now. So let me actually go ahead and take you guys with me. Let me go ahead and switch out the camera and we'll keep talking in the car. Honestly, I'm literally having one of those moments where I'm like feeling like I'm about to have an emotional breakdown. Honestly, this is like literally the worst part of my day. I cannot stand the routine that I literally have been on these past couple months. Like it's just like it's taking so much out of me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like these past couple weeks have been so like on my mental, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been so rough on my mental, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I was talking about the rant about the apartment and the camera and all that kind of stuff is because I just honestly feel like there's so many things that like are just spiritual and connected. Like, I feel like I went through the craziest thing after we saw that apartment, because at that moment I was just feeling like my energy was on elevating and leveling up and just being around the right opportunities to just be able to, you know, just like elevate my, like the things that I want to do. Like, I obviously want to do YouTube, social media, and honestly, social media is literally like, for some people it's such an easy thing for them to do. There's my gas. I have to put gas on it. For some people it's such an easy thing for them to just do social media, but for some people it's literally like not the easiest thing for them to do. Like, they actually have to put thought and plan out certain things. When I went to go see the apartment, I saw so many opportunities of just being able to just like work in a nice environment, to just be able to be around young people, because there was a lot of young people in that building from what I saw. With young people, to create content, create social media. I'm like, yo, great opportunity. I was in that mind frame of just wanting to just like elevate myself, you know? And honestly, with my whole camera breaking down and then visiting literally what I have pictured in my vision board, in my brain, the things that I had pictured for my desires at the moment, it seemed as if they were manifesting right before my eyes. I had upgraded my camera. I so seemingly looked as if I was gonna be able to move into this luxury apartment, and in my head I was just like, oh, it's only up from here, babe. The 4 days that we were waiting for a response were just spiritually, like, they were just so crazy on my mental, you know, to the point where I was questioning so much about what was going on to me in the past few weeks, you know. Like, my camera had just broken, then I realized that I wasn't gonna get the apartment. So in my mind, I'm thinking, like, does God want me to actually be doing this? Does he want me to actually be on social media? Does he want me to be on YouTube making videos and ranting about random things that I feel? Like, does he want me to put my business out there for other people to consume my energy? You know, I was also questioning myself, because I'm just like, am I doing this for a genuine reason? I feel like he was putting me through a test of breaking my camera and not letting me put out the footage that I wanted to put out for a reason, you know? So I was questioning myself so much during the past few weeks of those things happening to me, and I feel like he put me through a test with my camera and just like my YouTube content, just mentally, to test me and see whether or not I was serious about this, and what were my intentions behind wanting to get on YouTube. Is it fame? Is it money? Is it status? Is it like a brand? Do I want someone to look at me like I'm a god? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are questions that were literally like coming up for me, you know? And I was just like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not. Yeah, you can put me through this test. You can do all of these things to me. But guess what? I'm still going to continue, and I'm going to prosper, and I'm going to do this for the right reasons. I'm going to do this to hopefully have somebody out there feel better about themselves. You know, no matter how much I don't participate in some social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, all of these things, YouTube has always called my name, and it's just something that I really love, whether or not I'm getting any money out of it, I'm getting any views out of it. It's something that I really love to do. So yeah, I was just like, no, you're not going to defeat me. So guess what? I am going to get a new camera, and I'm going to continue to do it no matter if you try to break my spirit, to try to tell me that I can't do it, I'm still gonna want to do it. The superficial part of myself and the ego part of myself is like, am I even to feel good about the move that we're doing if I don't have an aesthetically pleasing kitchen, if I don't have an aesthetically pleasing apartment? And you know what? I honestly feel like a lot of these things have happened because God knows way more and way sooner than you know about your things. My thing is, if you are a creative, you are going to create no matter what obstacles they put in front of you. You're going to continue to create because when it's in you, nobody can take it away from you, okay? A lot of the times I want to be able to structure my viewpoints and the things that I want to say in like a more structured way, and I feel like I just blurt it out and I kind of just go and just like dump my thoughts onto y'all with no regard of like where it's going, but that's just where my head is at. So yeah, we are moving to a 2-bedroom apartment and we haven't seen it yet, but for now you guys are able to see the picture of what's been going on, and hopefully in the next few days I can show you guys what our new apartment looks like. But for now, I'm actually gonna get off and I'll talk to you guys next time. Good afternoon, you guys. Actually, hold on a second. Good afternoon, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Since the last time I vlogged, I believe I told you guys we were supposed to get the keys, and I think I was vlogging around Sunday. Told you guys that we were supposed to be getting the keys on Monday for the new place. We ended up getting the keys yesterday, which was Tuesday. And today's Wednesday. So I'm actually vlogging now because we still haven't moved. We received the keys yesterday, but we're trying to move basically like this week. I'm not sure how soon we're gonna be able to like move everything because my boyfriend doesn't have a day off until next week. So I don't know how we're gonna be able to like do this as soon as possible, but I'm just so excited to just be moving because I'm not gonna lie, like I cannot stand being at the old place a day longer. So I really want to move, but right now we're on our way to Walmart because I need to get a couple of cleaning supplies, and I also wanted to stop at like Dollar Tree for cleaning supplies because since it is like the first time we're doing like a cleaning haul, I kind of want to just keep it really affordable because I plan on using like most of the cleaning supplies all at once, and then we'll restock once we do, you know, once we settle in. It's really hot outside and it's like a hot day for me because I've just been so stressed out. Like I just have not had time to just like for myself these past couple weeks, and I really need to wash my hair. My hair is so dirty, so it's a hot day, and I have this little cardigan on because I am so pale. I'm so disgustingly pale. Who wants to come outside pale in a tank top on? Nobody. I just feel like now that I'm a mom, I obviously have gained a couple pounds. Everybody knows that, right? And I just feel like today's one of those days where I just feel like uncomfortable in my skin a little bit because it's so hot outside, and I'm just like, I don't want to wear a tank top. Like, girl, you're pale, you look a little bigger, it doesn't look cute. So just having one of those days today, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like the past couple days that I've been like running errands for the new place, I literally have been driving through the literal worst neighborhood in Pennsylvania, which is the reason why we're moving in the first place. Because honestly, I just feel like the apartment that we're at now it's like a complete like equal trade-off towards the apartment that we have now. I feel like the apartment that we have now definitely just has like newer appliances. It just is newer. Obviously, we were the first people in that building to move in that building. It's definitely like a new construction, so it was beautiful when we first moved in, but we've just outgrown this space. We live in a 1-bedroom with our baby, and it's just not ideal to have a baby and live in a 1-bedroom. Things get messy really quickly, and we just have gotten absolutely no sleep since he's been like 7 months. And I honestly feel like it's because we sleep with him and it's just been a routine. So obviously I'm looking forward to changing up the routine and just being able to just have him sleep in his own room. So I'm really happy about that. The neighborhood of the new place is just so beautiful. It's walkable. If I could turn the camera around right now, like, this is not an ideal place to raise any children. Like, look up Kensington Avenue. We were living in the surrounding neighborhoods around here, and every single time you have to like run an errand, you kind of have to cross through here. And honestly, I am a big believer in the area that you surround yourself in. You literally attract the energy of where you're at. And all of this is very low vibrational and it's not ideal. So I honestly, like, my biggest thing was moving out of the neighborhood. There's a lot of things that we have in our apartment now that we're not gonna have in our new apartment. But to me, I just feel like it was worth the trade-off. We were looking for many apartments, and the day after we signed our lease, we had an apartment complex reach out to us. It was a great price. It was a 2-bedroom. It was newer on the inside. It had pretty much all the features of the apartment that we have now, but it was in like a really like sketchy area. So we were just like, no. Although our apartment now is a little older, it has like white appliances, which is not something that was just like ideal to me. And then it also has a washer for the building instead of a washer in unit. So that's something that for us, we're just like, like, it sucks that we have to like lose some of the amenities that we have at our old place. But I feel like it's a fair trade-off to just be able to just be in a place where the energy is going to be a lot more positive. And yeah, so I'm just like really, really happy. Also, I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm just like, sometimes adulting just be adulting too hard. Yeah, I just feel like the old apartment is just it's just continuously trying to like bring like just old energy, past energy, and I'm just like, I need to go. Like, this morning I checked the mail and I have a freaking parking ticket or a couple bills that I have to pay on my car, or else they're gonna boot my car. And I'm just so annoyed because I just feel like as a woman, I should not have to deal with anything regarding a car, anything regarding paying a bill about a car, especially. Just annoyed because I'm just like, why should I even have to deal with this? I should just delegate those kinds of things. I don't want to have to do that. I don't know, recently I've just been feeling like, oh my god, like there's so much that it takes to just like run a household, and not having a village, it just like hits me sometimes, you know? Like, my car is literally like such a mess right now, and in order for me to like wash my car on a weekday, like, it has to be me. Anyways, I'm on a tangent on almost complaining, so let me get off this. I'll talk to you guys a little later. Good afternoon, you guys. Happy Thursday. I honestly had to check what day it was before I even turned on the camera, because when I tell y'all, I don't know where my mind is at today. But good afternoon. Actually, it's not even the afternoon yet. It's 10 minutes short of 12 p.m. But Hi guys, I just left Dunkin' Donuts. Honestly, lately I have been coming to Dunkin' Donuts because my surrounding areas do not have Starbucks unless I go to Target, and I just feel like Target's Starbucks and Starbucks are two completely different things. So I actually have started to get like the small hazelnut latte from Dunkin' Donuts, and I actually really like it. I tried the vanilla one. Disgusting. Not my thing. It's just not my thing. But we just left Dunkin' Donuts. I just had breakfast with Saint. Actually, last night we ended up moving into our new apartment. So we ended up sleeping in the new apartment last night. And you guys, we literally slept on the floor. And I'm gonna tell you why. Honestly, you guys, I just feel like yesterday, the whole moving situation has me and my boyfriend extremely stressed out. Snapped on him I literally snapped on him yesterday, and then we were just snapping back at each other. So it was just like we were in a mood where we were just argumentative, and we just felt like the energy was just so old, and I just feel like it was basically because of the old energy of like the apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have just outgrown that apartment so much to the point where it's like far like long overdue for us to just have moved to the next place. You know, it's extremely hot out today. Like, whew, it's so hot out. Yeah, we slept in the new place. We slept on the floor, we slept on the carpet, and I'm so surprised, you guys, because Saint slept all night. He slept all night. Like, yeah, we kind of went to sleep pretty late last night because obviously everybody was adjusting to things. He was going back and forth after he came back from work, so whatever. And then this morning we went from the new apartment to his job, dropped him off, and then I dropped him off and I realized that my phone was completely dead. I had to go to Target, which I knew the directions to Target. I had to go to Target and try to pick up a charger. I picked up the charger, tried to charge my phone. It didn't work. I drove around, went to a Five Below, tried to pick up a charger there. It didn't work. And then I was just like, I'm near a T-Mobile. Let me go to the T-Mobile. Let me ask these people whether or not I could use their charger. So I could at least just have the charger. So I could at least just have my phone turned on so that I could use the chargers that I did buy from Target. And just being able to just like charge my phone in the car. So it's just been a long freaking day. Like, honestly, like, minor inconveniences just tend to happen to me like way too often. I'm definitely in a little bit of a complaining mood because it's so hot outside and I just don't feel like myself. Like, honestly, like, there's so much to do, there's so much to think about, there's so many things that I have to take care of that I haven't even, like, it's just too much. Okay, it's just too damn much. So this moving process just has me everywhere. My car is a complete freaking mess. My child is not acting right. He screams everywhere, you guys. When I tell you, anywhere I go now, I literally am embarrassed because he will start screaming at the top of his lungs. And you want to know what the craziest thing is, you guys? I'm going to talk a little bit of shit right now because I feel like a lot of the times we watch people who are vloggers, and maybe that's just me making excuses for myself, right? Sometimes we tend to watch vloggers who already have, like, I don't know, they're financially free. Listen, when you are financially free, thank you, rude people. When you are financially free, the burden that it literally takes away from you to just not have to worry about having to pay a certain thing. Listen, I don't think that anything in the world could literally make me just more secure in life. Let's just be real. Like, having financial freedom can change the way that you know, you stress or like you even handle life in general. And I just feel like not having financial freedom, that stresses me out a lot. You know, like it stresses me out a lot because although I know that all of these things can get taken care of, I think just the thought of it having to be taken care of and the thought of having even just the slightest bit of scarcity mentality, it can do a lot to your mental health. And I realize that it's a lot that I need to work on. My mind is important, you know. Anyways, I'm rambling a whole lot, you guys. I'm about to enter Marshall's right now. I need like shower hooks, shower curtains, towels, a couple things. So I will probably update you guys once we get back to the new apartment, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Afternoon, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm looking a little bit crazy because I honestly have not been eating the best lately. So it's definitely showing in like my body and my skin. But good afternoon. As you guys can see, I'm in an empty apartment. We're finally at the new apartment. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. And I was just like, you know what? I'm actually going to just turn on the camera looking like this, because I know for a fact that if I start getting ready for filming and stuff like that, I'm probably not gonna do it. I was also picking up a little bit before I turned on the camera so that you guys can get a view of like what's going on. But yeah, happy Tuesday. We're now at the new location and I wanted to give you guys a little tour of what it looks like. So hi. So when you first walk in, you can see the kitchen here, and then this is our living room. Obviously it's empty right now, you guys, so this is an empty apartment tour. This right here is just a boiler room. I have a whole bunch of random things I still have to put away. Here's our Wi-Fi router, our little money tree. You can see this is our window. So we didn't lose out on having a big window like how we used to have in the other apartment. So that's a win. And then let me show you guys how beautiful our view is. This is what we get to look at every single day now from our living room. And I'm just so freaking happy. So this is where we'll have our TV. We'll have our couch here. TV stand, all of that. And then this right here is where we're gonna put our dining table. This is a little fan. I love that we're gonna have a dining table area now. I'm really excited about that. And then this is our kitchen. This is what we're looking like in the kitchen right now. I was telling you guys previously that I was a little bit bummed out at the fact that we're now gonna have white appliances and they're like outdated appliances, but now that I've moved in here and I've been cleaning up a little bit more, it's actually starting to grow on me, and I actually don't really mind it that much because she's clean, the microwave works just fine. For right now, our gas is not working. So we're actually waiting for the people to come here and install it for us. So we have not been eating anything cooked in the past few days. And it's been a lot of takeout and a lot of microwave food. But this is what the pantry looks like right now. You guys, I am gonna miss my old pantry so much. This one is so tiny. And it's just not structured in the best way. As you guys can see, there's like gaps right here missing with wood. So what I want to do is just measure this closet and measure some wood, bring it to go to Home Depot and like pretty much get some slats of wood so that this pantry is more functional. And I'm going to add like bins like this to pretty much like separate our stuff. And I think it's gonna be fine once everything's organized and I'm able to put all these kinds of things in like jars and like our cereals and stuff. and we're able to separate them. I'm probably gonna get like a little rolling caddy for my seasonings. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And then obviously, oh my God, the famous white refrigerator.
The ghetto. Live, bitch.
You look good.
What is this, honey?
I had to move out of Kanye's house of horrors, so I thought this was the best option for me on a short notice.
This is not where I live. This is my.
This is where you live, honey. Let me see what's going on. Oh, Melvin, show me around. Oh, let me see. I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost. And it has a white refrigerator. I was like, oh, not a white refrigerator. Girl, please put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. Oh, Lord. Kenya is in a 2.3-star hotel. She definitely didn't want to pay over $129 a night. I've called my realtor, and we're gonna go look at some places. And I also have a helicopter on the roof to take us up out this camp, okay? Who knew we were gonna be twirling back to the hood, honey?
Not a white refrigerator, but yeah, you guys, this is just your standard old white refrigerator. This is something I almost cried about, but this is what we're looking like right now. I fixed up a little bit of our groceries last night, but I wanted to show you guys this, okay? So the previous people, I guess they broke 2 of these things, and this one looks like it's about to break too. So like the entire door is almost non-functional. I was speaking to my family. I was telling them that I am a little bummed because we're gonna have like old appliances, and I feel like in our old apartment, one of the things that sold me the most, how new our appliances were and how new our bathroom was. I feel like that's the thing that we really enjoyed the most out of our old apartment. And honestly, I was speaking to my family about this, and they think that I was like over exaggerating with how I felt about the fridge and stuff. They're like, girl, you've literally moved 29 times in your life. You've been in worse situations than this. Just enjoy the process and be appreciative. And I understand where they're coming from because it's absolutely true. I really don't mind like having a white fridge as long as it's functional. But the fridge is definitely something I would like to change about the kitchen. There's a dishwasher, also an old dishwasher. And so in my dreams, I wish that we can upgrade the dishwasher and the fridge. So yeah, I'm not sure when that's gonna happen, but that's my dream. Well, not my dream, but you guys know. It's one of my goals to hopefully change out the appliances. Right here in the middle, that's gonna be our bathroom. And right here in the middle, this is a closet. Right now, we just have our TVs we haven't mounted. It's a huge closet. I don't know what we're gonna use this closet for, but there it is. And then right here, this will be our linen closet. Literally everything's all over the place, you guys, because we've only been living here for a week, so nothing's organized. This is the bathroom, just regular old standard New York type looking bathroom. But this is the other thing too, that there's certain things in here that need to be like just updated, you know. My boyfriend said he wants to take off this mirror and put a bigger mirror in here, something more of our aesthetic. Perhaps change these, you know, change these knobs, take this out of the wall, perhaps do something. And then this is something like, it's an old shower head. This is like, you know, yeah, this is something that we kind of want to change up to. We're entering into our bedroom. Right now we just have an air mattress. We are not taking our old mattress. I feel like we need a new mattress. This is going to be our bedroom. We're in an air mattress right now. As you guys can see, we have no ceiling lights which is something that also sold us in our last apartment too, because it literally had like the best ceiling lights. But this is our desk, and then obviously this is our view from our bedroom. Obviously so beautiful. We used to not have really much of a view in our old apartment. Okay, so right now this is our closet. Please don't judge. Everything's a mess, nothing's organized, nothing. There's literally a huge mess of clothes. So please, there's so much space and so many closets in here that we now are realizing how minimalist we really were. So we didn't have a lot of space in that apartment, so we just felt like we were like filled. This is wrong. There's no way why my camera should be looking like this. So our old apartment was so small where we were literally feeling like we were filled to the brim, but now this apartment is twice the size of that one, and we feel like we now need to start buying more stuff so that we can start filling up our closets. We now are realizing how minimalist we really were being, to the point where it's embarrassing. Some people call it minimalism, I call it poverty. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to just like start shopping again and filling up the closet and just completely just starting a new chapter, building a new me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the bedroom now. The baby's asleep. So, Saint's asleep right now. Oh my gosh, no. I'm gonna show you guys his bedroom. This is gonna be his closet. Everything's a mess. I gotta hang stuff up. But this is his room. That was a huge fail on my part, because I should have never said his name inside his room, okay? But I was trying to be quiet and show you guys his bedroom. I guess I'm gonna have to show you guys better another day, but that's a brief little preview of what the apartment is looking like. Honestly, I'm so freaking excited because honestly, more than anything, more than the apartment, what's really bringing it in for me is, one, the neighborhood that we're in. Honestly, this neighborhood is so freaking stunning and beautiful. It's just, I love the fact that there's so much greenery. I just couldn't be happier, because honestly, if I would have moved into another neighborhood where I did not like and I didn't feel like I could go out for the day, like, I just wouldn't be happy. So not only is this building a place where I could walk around the complex and walk pretty much a mile because it's huge, but I could also walk around the neighborhood and it's safe. And we also have a gym that's, well, I haven't seen the gym yet. I still haven't gone in, so hopefully today I can show you guys what it looks like. But from what I can see from the pictures, it's a lot bigger, obviously, than what our old gym used to look like, because our old gym used to have just like 2 machines and like a couple dumbbells, and it had no windows, it had no Wi-Fi. It was just not a vibe, and I hated working out there, to the point where I just started working upstairs in my living room. But now we have a full equipped gym. And yeah, I just feel like I'm going to possibly finally be able to lose all this postpartum weight. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, a lot of the reasons why I have not been filming in the past few days is because I just have not been feeling my best. When I tell you that my mental health has just been tanking, and I've just been realizing that a lot of my concerns are just so internal, and it's a lot of like just bad programming on my part. Like, I have been programming my mind to think about negative things all the time. Like, I don't know, you guys, I feel like I used to always be like this positive person, but like now, after the baby and like just so many traumatic things that have happened after having a baby, before having a baby, I did not have like the easiest pregnancy. I remember just being pregnant and just being full of rage. And I think that for the past couple years, I've just been like so negative, so mad. I could never accept anything good happening to me. I self-sabotage a lot. So lately my mental health has just been not the best. So for me to just like even get up to film, to do my hair, to just like do anything, it takes so much out of me. And then on top of that, like, you guys know that I have no help when it comes to taking care of Saint. I'm literally a full-time mom 24/7. I have not been away from Saint. Saint is now 13 months and I have not been away from Saint a day in his life, okay? So imagine having to do every single task that you need to do on a daily basis while having a 20-something pound baby strapped to your ankles, okay? So obviously I'm filming. I was picking up for you guys for the sake of this video. I was picking up for the sake of this video and I had to put him down for a nap so that I could even do this, right? And honestly, I just feel like momhood just takes so much out of you. It takes all of your energy out of you. And I've just been like going through it lately. Obviously you guys know moves are a stressful thing. So it hasn't been the easiest, but I was just like, you know what, let me turn on the camera and tell you guys how it's been, because at the end of the day, even though I feel like a lot of the times I'm like going through it mentally, I always want to just do the things that I love to do. And honestly, one of the things that I absolutely love to do is to film for you guys and make content, just be able to edit my stuff and like, you know what I mean? So honestly, I just hope that moving in here just brings me into a new chapter of more content creating and just being that girl that I really want to be as far as my business, you know what I mean? And as far as my business, I want my business to be the best version of me that I can be, because at the end of the day, none of this stuff is real. It's all an illusion, but we do have to live on earth and do things to survive and make it seem like we have a purpose in life. So that's just where I'm at. I just feel like a lot of the times I'm always like self-sabotaging, even when I turn the camera on and I don't look my best. I don't have any makeup on. I don't have my skincare routine done. I feel bloated as hell, okay, because she's on her lady. And I just don't feel my best. I've been eating horribly these past couple days because it's just been such a long moving process. And a lot of the times I feel like I self-sabotage because I just don't feel like I'm like good enough, or like I'm ready to even share my life with people or whatever. But I know that this is what I want to do. It is what makes me happy. You know, just being able to just like film, insert the footage into my computer, edit it, upload it, put little cute songs and little cute things in the video, that makes me the happiest. And sometimes I feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose because I'm not making money out of the things that I love. And that's just been really bringing me down lately because money is necessary. But I mean, anyways, I'm gonna stop my ramble. I'm actually gonna get ready for the day so that I could feel a little bit better, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys a little later. Hey guys, so it's a couple hours later. Saint actually just woke up from his nap, and I was blow drying my hair while he was taking a nap, like a quick blow dry, because I just wanted to have it straight. I've been wearing my natural hair for like a week now, and honestly, I love my natural hair, but I just feel like sometimes I don't want to bring her out all the time. I feel like me with my curly hair and me with my straight hair are two completely different personalities. And sometimes I just feel like my curly hair is like the natural me, so I get to show myself just in my natural state a lot more. And I just feel like people can read into your energy the more natural you look. So I just needed a little, you know, pick me up. But anyways, I have about an hour left before I have to go. So I'm just sitting here and I'm uploading some footage so that I can edit this vlog. And I'm sitting here, obviously Saint just woke up from his nap. Say hi, Saint. Obviously Saint just woke up from his nap. And you guys, I just want to tell you guys how good he's been since we've moved in here. It's currently the 13th. So we've been living here for a week now, and for the first 3 days that we were here, he was sleeping with us. You know, all three of us were sleeping together. And on the 4th day, I actually put him down for sleep throughout the night by himself in his room. Guys, the first day that I put him down to sleep in his room by himself, I thought it was gonna be a hard transition. This kid surprises me every single day. You guys, he slept all night up until 6 in the morning. And then at 6 in the morning, we kind of like left his door cracked and our door cracked. His door open so that he could come in the morning. You guys, 6 in the morning, he was standing here beside us, waking us up at 6 in the morning, but he had slept all night. When in our old apartment, he would literally wake up every single night. When I tell you guys, this kid has woken up every single night ever since he was 7 months. I mean, every single night. We have gotten absolutely no sleep since he's been 7 months. So today is gonna be his 4th night sleeping by himself in his room. And these past 2 days, he's been waking up. Excuse me, you can't be on the computer. But anyways, I can't even get my thoughts together. Okay. So today is gonna be his 4th night sleeping in his room by himself. And honestly, you guys, he's been sleeping all night. I thought it was gonna be such a hard transition for him to sleep in his own room by himself. The easiest time. He's been waking up at 8 in the morning lately. Almost 8:30 in the morning lately. And he's been sleeping all night from like 8:30, 9:30 bedtime until 8:30 in the morning. And I'm just so surprised because I'm just like, wow, this kid has literally been playing us this whole time. But I'm just so excited to just like finally be getting some sleep, because when I tell you, we woke up every single night. We've had countless arguments, countless just outbursts of tears, where I did not even know what to do with myself because I just would have no sleep. And I just can't believe that he thinks he's a big boy and he's waking up at 8 in the morning now. It's crazy, right? Have you been waking up at 8 in the morning now? Yeah. Yeah, you have, right? You big boy, you have your own room. Yeah? See? Good boy. All right, you guys, so I have about an hour left before I go. I have to make Saint some lunch after he just woke up from his nap. And I'll be checking with you guys perhaps a little later on. Talk to you guys. Hey guys, so now we're on our way to go pick up Dominic. My hair is obviously very puffy, but it is what it is. Honestly, I just feel like this shame I used to feel about how I dressed has gone out the door, because I just feel like, man, I have been praying and manifesting for a soft life, and I feel like we're getting there, but not quite, okay? Not quite yet. But I wanted to bring you guys along because I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about just the neighborhood while I'm driving, because One, now Dominic's job is a little bit further than it used to be. I used to be able to just like come down, pick him up 20 minutes back and forth. But now it's actually 30 minutes. So as you guys can imagine, it literally takes me 2 hours of my life every single day. So that's my routine. Morning, an hour of drive. Afternoon, an hour of drive. I come home, I pretty much pick up, clean up, give him lunch, have him put down for a nap, perhaps get a little bit of me time. I just wanted to talk about how yesterday we were driving around, and one of the things that I really wanted in a new neighborhood that I moved into, I don't know why this keeps on like, was to be able to be around one of those little plazas where the things in the plaza were actually places that I'd like to shop. If you go to like towns or just neighborhoods where they're a little bit more affluent, the little plazas tend to change, you know, with the type of things that they have inside the plazas. So for me, I really just wanted to have like a plaza just full of things that I, you know, like in places that I like to shop at. When you guys, I tell you, the plaza near our new neighborhood now, which is 5 minutes away, it's a 5-minute drive, it literally has everything that I could wish for. I have a Chipotle nearby, I have a Red Lobster, a Olive Garden, I have an Applebee's, I have a Marshall's, I have an Ulta, I have a Lane Bryant. What else? I have LA Fitness. I have Starbucks. Honestly, 5 minutes from where I live, I have a Sky Zone. 5 minutes from where I live. There's bowling nearby. I think there's a tennis court nearby too. You guys, literally everything that I wished for in a new neighborhood is in this neighborhood. And I'm just like so in awe of like everything that this new neighborhood has. I just feel like so amazing. And not only that, but there's so many trees around here. The roads are clear, they're clean, there's no bumps in the road. Like, listen, I feel like I've literally like leveled up my life just a slight bit just by moving into a new neighborhood. And one thing about me, like, I'm very big on energy, and I honestly feel that your environment literally can determine so much about your life, and especially even when you live around certain types of energy, right? Even if you don't even socialize with the people that you live around, the energy and thoughts and all of that stuff, you might think that it's just in your head, it's just in your brain, and if you don't socialize with other people, it might not affect you. But trust me, energy is literally just flowing at all times. So everything counts. Being able to live in an environment where people think more positively, people care about their environment, people care about their homes, people care about, you know, just life, you know, care about other people, it definitely rubs off on you, and it's an energy that I definitely want to be around. So I'm just very grateful, and I'm very happy, and I just want to see where this new chapter just takes us, you know, because if I could sit down right now with you guys and go through my notes, I would tell you that I literally sat down and I wrote this down in my journal a few months ago of how I wanted to live in a neighborhood where people just thought more positively, thought wealthy, thought healthy, you know? So I feel like I'm here. I feel like I am in the neighborhood that I wanted to be at. And I'm also in a 2-bedroom. And if I can tell you guys also, I even wrote down that I knew that my new apartment wasn't going to be like the newest apartment either. I knew that it was going to look somewhat old, somewhat modern. So if I can share those notes with you guys one of these days, I'll sit down with you guys and I'll let you guys know. But right now I'm gonna actually focus on the road, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.